put your mind in the right spot, and you give yourself every opportunity to achieve your potential. This is a story of improvement and commitment. It shows or proves that with a little bit of mind power, anything can actually be done. Amanda has done 3 Olympic distance races over 3 months, starting in August and finishing at the end of November. All the races are the Olympic or standard distance, which is 1,500 metre swim, followed by a 40 kilometre bike, and finishing with a 10 kilometre run. Amanda, for this 3-month period, decided to go back to her coach and go on program. This has always worked really well for her, and again has worked really successfully this time. A 3-month program is quite long, and a lot of patience is required. The beauty of a program always is you wake up in the morning, you look at your program, and you do the session that is written down for that particular day. In a lot of respects, it makes it much easier for a lot of people. This particularly works very well for Amanda. The one area Amanda really wanted to improve was her swim. She, for the first time, broke 30 minutes for 1,500 metre swim in the pool. She hadn't previously done this. Kingscliff, which was the final event, is a tidal swim. It's a one-way swim, and with the tide, it's great for a fast swim time, particularly for somebody who isn't the strongest of swimmers. The 3 races Amanda did over the 3-month period began with a race in Townsville. Her swim wasn't fantastic there, but she did do a time of 2 hours and 52 minutes. She pulled it together with a fast run off the back of her marathon training, which she had done only 3 weeks previously. The next event was in October at home here on the Gold Coast. She did 30 minutes on the dot for the swim, which was fantastic, and an overall time of 2 hours and 45 minutes. This, at this point, wasn't PB for her. The final event, of course, was Kingscliff, and she did a time of 2 hours and 37 minutes, which annihilated her previous personal best. Amanda's previous personal best was back in 2014 with a time of 2 hours and 47. So she's actually gone 10 minutes quicker. Not only has she gone 10 minutes quicker, but it's 5 years down the road to do this PB. Training had its challenges for Amanda. We were on the road a lot for my work, and a lot of her bike sessions were actually done on an indoor trainer inside the hotel rooms. Using an indoor trainer really improves strength, and this really showed with her bike splits at the 3 events. All the indoor sessions were done on Amanda's time trial bike or her triathlon bike. Interestingly though, all the outdoor sessions were done on the road bike. Both these bikes are quite different, of course. The position you're in, the position it puts your body in, the weight and feel of each bike. But this worked really well for Amanda. The indoor sessions, she could just stay on the time trial bars or the aero bars and just focus on maintaining that position. Outdoors on the road bike, often the sessions were a little easier and the road bike is a more comfortable fit. Amanda's PB over that 5-year period was done because she's more experienced now as a triathlete. When she did her initial PB back in 2014, she'd only been doing triathlon for about 2 or 3 years. We're now at 8 years, and the beauty of triathlon is you just learn more the more you do. It's good to have a goal. It's good to have a program, and it's good to commit to the training. A program for Amanda really helps her with consistency in her training. I've seen her train on and off a program, and I would have to say being on program for Amanda is a real benefit. Her biggest improvement was the swim.
And I'm coming today to do a 1500 metre swim, just a time trial, straight out, and we'll see how swimming 3 times a week, how it's helped me improve. Let's go with improving.
What she did, or what I saw her change, was her self-belief in herself as a swimmer. I believe she made herself accountable with her swimming in both racing and training, and actually went out and hurt herself a little bit in the water. This made a huge change, and the results speak for themselves. Amanda came off a huge running base as she did the Outback Marathon in early August and trained for a good 3-4 months for that event. This gave her a huge base with her running, and as a result didn't really need to worry too much about her running training. All she had to focus on was a little bit of speed work. I'd have to say training and racing the marathon was a huge benefit for her, doing a personal best at the Olympic distance triathlon. Amanda also now has self-belief. It really goes a long way, and it showed in her capabilities at these events. It was really nice to see her really focus on her mind and what her potential is. If you unlock your mind, I've always said, you will unlock your potential. The Kings Cliff event, Amanda really was very depleted on the run. As she came round for her second lap, her coach said, just keep chipping away. Amanda didn't have her normal spring in her stride on the run. This was obvious. Although Amanda's run wasn't as strong as normal, the swim-bike combination was enough for her to have an overall awesome time.
Hey, honey.
The morning of the event, Amanda did get a little stressed. She thought she'd lost her phone, and we ran around madly trying to see if we could find it. We later saw or found it in her bag. It had slipped into a little hidden pocket inside. At this point, Amanda could have just focused on losing the phone, but she didn't. She refocused and only put her emotional energy into the upcoming event. What I love about this story and the 5 years it's taken to do this personal best is it shows that age is no barrier. The mind is strong and can overcome any challenge. Put your mind in the right spot and you give yourself every opportunity to achieve your potential.